Hi, I'm Bobby Franklin, President and CEO of the National Venture Capital Association, and this is the NVCA Update. Everything's new and exciting at NVCA. We've got a great team. We represent an incredible industry. We just had our board in town last week, and we had the opportunity to go up and talk to policymakers about what's important to the entrepreneurial ecosystem. NVCA very much wants to solve the patent troll issue. The problem is, the solutions on the table right now before Congress actually create a lot of unintended consequences. Our concern is that there are too many good faith litigants trying to protect their intellectual property that could get caught up in the changes that are being proposed. The second is what's called a joinder issue, which really pierces the corporate veil. And even though venture capitalists are used to a very high tolerance for risk, the exposure of that risk has always been that they lose their investment in that company. Never before have they been able to go beyond that and suddenly be on the hook for the losses and the legal fees of some lawsuit at the end of this company's life cycle. Well, I'm not sure that I would ever say winning until we A, stop the troll behavior, but do it in a way that doesn't create these unintended consequences. But in terms of NVCA, if you want to talk about an organization that is a leading voice and having an impact on the debate, then yes, in that case, we absolutely are winning. The one thing that we try to engage in a presidential election is to make sure there's a conversation about what's important to the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Capital formation over long periods of time at great risk help fund the entrepreneurs so they start those companies here in the US. And it's a crown jewel of our country that, frankly, countries around the world try every single day to replicate or to steal away from the US. And we need to make sure that anyone running for the highest office in the land appreciates how important it is. We have a problem. We know it. We admit it. We own it. The question is, what are we doing to solve it? We hear from members every day that said, I want to be a part of solving this, but frankly, I don't have the time to go research what works, what doesn't work. And that's where we can play a role. NVCA was very fortunate to get invited by the White House to work alongside them as they had the very first demo day inside the White House. Many member firms made commitments in a letter to the president and to the world, really, that they're going to institute some of these solutions that we've identified to try to make a big difference. Well, building on the success that we had at the first annual NVCA Leadership Gala, we're going to have the second. It was a huge hit. We had an incredible panel. We had Mike Moritz, we had John Doerr, we had Dick Kramlich, we had Bill Draper, we had Bill Gurley up on the stage talking about where the industry is, where it's been. We're going to have something exciting like that. We're going to convene the ecosystem and our membership together. It'll be in May. It'll be in San Francisco at the Palace Hotel once again. Watch for a save the date.